Cannabis is such a chemically complex and controversial little plant. It has all sorts of social and historical connotations that basically revolve around getting high. But marijuana doesn't have to get you high. There is a compound in weed that has documented benefits for medical patients without the stoned feeling: CBD. While THC is the popular compound in the marijuana plant, cannabidiol, or CBD, is THC's non-hallucinogenic buddy, the yin to the yang. The high people get from weed is caused by a specific and well-known compound in the plant, THC, delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol. Its brother CBD doesn't possess any of the mind-altering, mood-changing properties that THC does, and thus it gets a lot less attention. Many recreational users want the high, but people who have cancer maybe don't. Many people want to get the benefits of medical marijuana, but they also want to be able to go about their day and not be locked on their couch. To understand these CBD-specific benefits, we also have to understand how cannabis in general works in the brain. A marijuana plant contains over 60 different chemical compounds called cannabinoids that act on the body's endocannabinoid system. This system modulates all sorts of mind-body functions. For example, if you're in pain, it keeps your body from going haywire. This is called downregulation. It downregulates stress-related signals that lead to inflammation and pain. It also works in your immune system and elsewhere in the body. There are two main receptors that these cannabinoids bind to, conveniently named CB1 and CB2. When a cannabinoid like THC hits the body, it acts on the CB1 receptor, and it affects memory, concentration, and coordination. It gets you high. When a cannabinoid like CBD hits the body, it doesn't act on CB receptors, but hits other pain receptors that affect pain, perception, anxiety, inflammation, and so on. Thus, it doesn't get you high. THC and CBD both have similar chemical makeups but different structures, which is why scientists suspect they act differently in the brain. So of all these promising applications, CBD is most famous for its potential to treat pediatric epilepsy, or more importantly, the seizures that are inherent to children with epilepsy. To put it simply, a seizure happens when the brain's electricity spikes and the brain circuitry freezes. One parent described their son's seizures like an overtaxed electrical grid. Researchers haven't fully identified the mechanisms underlying CBD's capabilities to reduce these seizures, but scientists think that CBD may improve the function of the endocannabinoid system somehow. Then it can regulate the central nervous system better and protect against convulsive activity.